16 pipes a day is like where you should be at. The 2 after breakfast in the garden, 2 after lunch, and then any number after dinner, but like don't exceed 16. Hey everybody, Luke here, the AA Pipe Man, checking in on a rather sunny Tuesday afternoon. It's cool out there. The wind's blowing pretty hard, but the sun keeps coming and going. The clouds are playing games. So if the lighting on the video changes, it's the natural light I'm working with the window right here. Had an early morning. I know I had mentioned we were trying to get the dog in. Oh, there he is. Trying to get the dog in to the vet this weekend to get his last puppy vaccines. And Sunday it was so beautiful out. It was like, let's not go to the dock today, and like let's enjoy the sun and let him play in the yard, because when he gets these shots, he usually comes back pretty tired. But yeah, he had three shots today. Just kind of the regular like distemper and rabies, the rabies vaccine today. So that was his first one of those, and the Lyme booster. So he's snoozing. He likes being under the table. Today I am smoking it's a Savinelli Roma, so rusticated. It's a 702. Nice pipe. It for some reason this is a newer pipe, so maybe it just needs a little more break-in time. But it is probably my worst smoking of the 702s. I don't know why. I wish it smoked better. And in it, working on some Cornell Deal Briar Fox. Great blend. New to me blend, really. I'd had this 10 sitting in the the closet, and finally cracked it open. It's let's see if we can get in there. It's a crumble cake. Nice big chunk of tobacco. Out of the 10, it's been fine, and honestly, I've been smoking it quick enough that I'm not worried leaving it in its 10. But it really is great. It's Virginia Burley. Smokes dry, and it's robust. I liked this 10 or this so much. It's the first 10 of it I ever had. I went ahead and my last order with smoking pipes, put in this comes in an 8-ounce 10 and like a paint can. It also comes in a 16 ounce block. I just went with the 8. I should have gone with the bigger one, because I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those that I think will be in my rotation forever. but I've said that about a lot of things. Really, at this point, I smoke a lot of Briar Fox, a lot of Pegasus. I like to throw Shandy Gaff in from time to time, if I'm in the mood to handle some of the Perique. That's a weird one, Shandy Gaff. If you ever come across it, it's got this kind of salty, gingery thing going on. Really, very nice. Reminds me of the ocean. And a cool, all the like Pegasus, Haunted Bookshop, Shandy Gaff. Those are all references to Christopher Morley's writing, which is great. Haunted Bookshop's a fun read. Good characters, easy. It's a good read. A lot of pipe smoking, a lot of cob smoking. And then Pegasus is from the second book, which is actually a prequel to Haunted Bookshop, the Parnassus on Wheels, and Pegasus is the name of the horse. And Shandy Gaff is just kind of a collection of writing. It's a great short story in there on pipe smoking and like when you should smoke different pipes during the day. And I think he recommends 16 pipes a day is like where you should be at. The 2 after breakfast in the garden, 2 after lunch, and then any number after dinner, but like don't exceed 16. And they must be smoking smaller bowls. Though I find this the 702 the bowls really aren't that large because I'm not going through a ton of tobacco. But just the right amount, I'd say. The rest of the day I've spent we're getting to the kitchen. We're gonna start some work on the kitchen here pretty soon. So looking at some different appliances. I mentioned my background is mostly in bars and restaurants. It's actually how I met my wife. She was on the food side of things, and I was always on the booze side of things. So we are a little particular when it comes to the kitchen. I do most of the cooking. But yeah, looking at a new range, which I'm excited for. We when we bought the house, there was just the house had been rented before, and there was an electric range, and the first thing we did is I had the plumber come out and run a gas line up into the kitchen, and we've just been waiting, to pull the trigger and get a gas stove in. This is the longest I think I've gone without a gas range, and I miss it. But we didn't really want to do it during the winter, just because. So we'll have to put the range in, and we have to put in ventilation, and it's a pretty powerful oven that we're putting in. The thing puts out a bunch of BTUs, and So I've had to learn all about the fan that we have to put in, and CFM requirements in the state. In Michigan, you can't go over 399, which is kind of a bummer. I know it's a safety thing, and I think they worry about, if you're pulling that much air out, you got to get air in, and they don't want you to create a vacuum and, like, you know, blow your pilot out downstairs in the basement. But I don't have a pilot light in the basement, so, and this house is so so not airtight. It's an old house, but whatever. You gotta follow the rules. I'm looking forward to that, though. Looking forward to so aiming for the spring probably to do a lot of that work, just in case the kitchen takes longer than we thought, and that way I can grill outside. But with the weather being pretty cool out still, we didn't want to, you know, turn the kitchen into somewhere that we couldn't cook. We like to cook a lot. Yeah, just doing a quick check-in. Kind of a lazy day. Pup is not. It's nice that he's a little slow today because of those shots, but he's in perfect health. Got a just clean bill of health from the vet. It's good. I feel like we're doing a good job. On a day that he's not being shy, I'll introduce you. Oh, before I go, I wanted to give some quick shout-outs. Just some guys that have been supportive and left some nice comments and subscribed. I wrote them down. I got a list. We've got Redcoat's return right away. I think he was my first subscriber. I appreciate it. Smoke Swag. It's been fun talking baseball. It's a shame you're a Sox fan. But, you know, I don't know. There's a better team in Chicago. That's all I'm going to say. But I get the AL NL thing. And Junebug Piper left me a bunch of really nice comments, and I've been enjoying his videos. So I've subscribed to those three guys, and yeah, it's fun. This is I'm really enjoying making these videos and learning different things. I don't know if you can tell the audio is different. I got a new microphone hooked up to the system, and I'm excited to hopefully do some outdoor videos coming up. But I can tell I'm already pushing my time here. So yeah, have a good week. I know it's just getting started. Thanks to those guys, Redcoat's Return, Smoke Swag, and Junebug Piper. And yeah, my name's Luke. I'm the AA Pipe Man. Happy smokes.